There's a scam going around called the Klarna money glitch scam. And these criminals are taking your information, opening up Klarna accounts, and then tanking your credit scores.
For Telegram lately, you might have seen people flexing stacks of cash, claiming they found a new money glitch. They call it the Klarna method, and they claim it's an easy way to get free iPhones, PlayStations, and designer clothes without spending a dime. But let's be very clear, this isn't a glitch or a hack, it's just old school identity theft rebranded for Gen Z.
Now, these scammers essentially is committing identity theft against unsuspecting victims. Then they open up these Klarna accounts and go to places like Best Buy, electronic places, or even Home Depot and buy items on these Klarna accounts and turn around and sell them. And then they can get the money, but in turn, leaving you holding the bag on the bill. And this is spreading fast.
He's going in the mall. I'm about to show y'all what me and my business with. Tomorrow, we just spent this at Best Buy. We're going fire. I'm about to show y'all everything we got. We just the bitch up, man. Come on now. Hit my jack, hit my line.
Now with Klarna, they have a soft pull inquiry approval, and it makes it really easy for scammers to get approved for these accounts. And with these scammers, they don't need all your information. They just need pieces of your information to apply for these accounts, actually essentially doing synthetic identity theft, where they can create a whole profile with pieces of your information. And here's how it works.
To understand the scam, you have to understand the tool. Klarna is a massive Swedish fintech company famous for its buy now, pay later service. It allows legitimate shoppers to split purchases into interest-free installments like their popular pay in 4 option, or even delay payment for 30 days. And Klarna even integrates directly with major retailers to make checking out seamless. But scammers have found a way to weaponize this convenience. On TikTok, videos indicate this specific wave is originating out of Detroit. And of course, the people teaching this quote glitch are scammers who aren't using their own information. Instead, they purchase stolen data, known on the dark web as fools, which includes real people's names, social security numbers, and addresses. The scammers then use the stolen info to open a fresh Klarna account, and opening these accounts is often successful because Klarna frequently does, quote, soft checks for smaller amounts to make the checkout process fast, which allows scammers to bypass strict security. Once the account is open, the scammers max out the credit limit immediately, in store or online. And we aren't talking about small purchases. In one viral video that has been reshared across social media, you can actually see a crew testing this out in real time. And the result is the scammer gets the goods, which they quickly flip for cash. Meanwhile, the bill goes to the unsuspecting victim. Because the scammer never intends to pay the pay later installments, the account goes into default. So for the victim, who might be a random person across the country, they often don't find out until debt collectors start calling. This causes the victim's credit score to tank, dropping by hundreds of points, which can make it impossible for them to rent an apartment or even buy a car in the future. And while these scammers are posting videos bragging about eating off Klarna, authorities warn this is federal wire fraud, which can result in up to 20 years in prison. And this isn't new. We saw the same playbook recently with the viral Chase Bank glitch and the Cash App glitch. In every single case, people claim to have found a loophole, but they were actually committing check fraud or falling victim to the scam and getting their own accounts drained. So if you see someone selling a Klarna Bible or a method for $50, run. There is no such thing as free money, just stolen identities and future felonies. As for Klarna, this fraud wave couldn't have come at a worse time. According to reports, Klarna is currently facing multiple lawsuits that paint a chaotic picture behind the scenes. Following their September 2025 IPO, investors filed a securities class action lawsuit, alleging Klarna downplayed the risks of credit losses. Basically, the company is being sued because too many users, including these scammers, aren't paying their bills, causing stock prices to drop. On top of that, back in March, the company faced claims that their browser extension steals commission from creators. And in December of 2024, Reuters reported that a review of the company found significant deficiencies, revealing that Klarna failed to properly assess how its platform could be used for money laundering or even terrorist financing. So while scammers think they're eating off a glitch, they're actually just adding fuel to a massive legal fire.
Now, stealing pieces of your information, creating a credit profile, this still hits you because they have enough information on you and the credit bureaus align it to you. And even worse, if they get some of your children or your household information, they can also make profiles on them. And so this is what the scammers are doing, setting up with this technique, getting these items and selling them on the street, on eBay, and getting the money for this. And they are doing a new type of identity of theft against unsuspected victims. Now, with my elite credit system, we use smart credit. It gives you $1 million worth of fraud insurance for you and your household. Additionally, if you see negative items, my elite credit system, users like Greg's, was able to remove collections within 12 days off of his credit report. So if you need my help with my AI software and credit coaching, that link is in the description of the video. But you want to make sure that you are constantly monitoring your credit.
Guys, turns out online crooks don't need to steal your whole identity. They can just steal a piece of it. According to the Federal Trade Commission, synthetic identity theft has increased more than 200% in the last 5 years. So what is it? Synthetic identity theft happens when a crook takes information from several different sources to create a new identity. So they might take your social security number from a data breach and combine it with the name, address, and phone number of other people to invent a whole new identity online. Instead of just posing as you, they create a whole new persona to take out loans, make purchases, and other things. They often use the leaked information of children in their schemes because how would a child know that their information has been stolen, right? How do you know if a piece of your identity is being used for this? According to the watchdogs at Scamicide, those include being contacted about a mystery account that you never opened and don't even know about, an alias listed on your credit report that you don't use, and a dramatic drop in your credit score all of a sudden, seemingly for no reason. If you look into this and you discover that you're the victim of synthetic ID theft, you need to immediately notify the 3 credit reporting agencies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Make sure you ask them to investigate it and erase negative information from your credit report.
Also, you want to set up alerts on your credit. And it's also helpful for you to lock your credit reports so these scammers cannot get access to these Klarna accounts, because when they go to pull your credit reports, they cannot get access to the credit profile through Klarna. So you want to constantly look at your credit scores. If you see suspicious addresses on your credit report or suspicious names, incorrect names, that's a sign of identity theft many a times. And with those old addresses on your credit reports, what happens is old mailers go to those old addresses and people can get your information and open up accounts under your name. That's enough information to create a false credit profile of you. And then you'll start to see this stuff merge on your credit reports. So if you see that happening and you have an account open in your name, or you see collections popping up, you want to get a police report on that, because this can happen in the future and you want a record on that and you want to get that off your credit reports immediately and lock your credit accounts. So make sure that you constantly review your credit. It's easy to stop this stuff if you see these little red flags before it gets started, and this stuff actually tank your credit scores. So hopefully this information is helpful. If you have questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. More detailed questions for me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.